It's that time of the year when the dry season usually fades and the wet season comes around. The month of May marks that bridge between the dry and the wet season. How do you know when the wet season begins? First of all, we should either see an active tropical wave coming by or the first visit by the intertropical convergence zone. And we do have one tropical wave out there in the Atlantic. It is moving towards the west. You can just see it here marked by that line. And there's the ITCZ down towards Guyanas. But as the tropical wave moves closer, obviously it will begin to near the Guyanas as we get towards possibly late on Sunday, and then maybe passing near to where we are by the time we get to later on Tuesday. Now, the possibility of that tropical wave coming by will likely spark the wet season, but we continue to see some of that heat being generated across Trinidad and Tobago, and that heat will continue to spark a few showers, especially during the afternoon around parts of the main ridge in Tobago. Overall, the bulk of this activity will be across Trinidad, so after a mostly fair night towards the north, there will be a few showers towards the south. Look for general cloudiness as you start your Saturday. Possibility of some of those showers being scattered towards the north, and there is a low chance of them turning heavy or thundery around the western parts of Trinidad in particular. So for Diego Martin, Port of Spain, Chaguanas, San Fernando, down towards Point Fortin and Pinal, don't be surprised if you do see a heavier burst or hear a rumble of thunder throughout Saturday afternoon. Tonight's low, 24 degrees Celsius, 26 expected in Tobago, 31 in Cayman, 34, another hot day across Trinidad on Saturday. Now on Sunday, conditions will change quite dramatically, looking for dry, stable air, some haze around as well. And then on Monday and Tuesday, watching for the influence of that tropical wave, especially around Trinidad, could thicken the clouds by late Monday going into Tuesday. For those beachgoers looking at a slight drop out towards the Caribbean, 1 to 1.5 meters. Boaters, you'll meet 2-meter wind waves out in the Atlantic, with easterly winds still moderate at 15 knots. And you have your high tide at 8 a.m., the next one at 9:30 p.m. Now, across the Eastern Caribbean, it remains mostly settled and fine. For the Central Caribbean, we continue to see an upper-level trough and a low-level system, bringing some unstable conditions there. Possibility of some street or flash flooding, some of those downpours around the Dominican Republic. So for Santo Domingo, downpours 31 expected here. Few downpours expected for Port-au-Prince at 33. But Havana will continue to see the best of the sunshine at 31. For the Eastern Caribbean, only Dominica and St. Lucia will be under a bit of cloudiness. Some showers expected for the most part through Saturday. Down towards the south, across the Windward Islands, Barbados should be hazy. Out towards Grenada, a brief shower. I will continue to pick up those heavy showers, some of that longer spells of rain across Georgetown, 32 degrees Celsius there, with a severe weather warning continuing into Saturday. For us, it remains steamy, mostly showery for Trinidad, and hot and humid at 34 degrees Celsius. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.